Kame house party.
Korin and Vince invite you all to come along. We'll talk about the crazy world of Dragon Ball. Let's talk about the shows, the funny, the random, the karate, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party. Shows, the funny, the random, the karate, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party for another week. I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And this is the show where we attempt to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball. Then we come on to the podcast to talk about it, have a fun, free-flowing conversation, dipping in and out of improvised scenes based on what we watched. And this week is no different. Oh my gosh, another episode to chat about. But, wait, did I say who I was?
Yeah, wait, did we? Yeah. No, we introduced ourselves.
Well, here,
You did
let's
it.
do it again, because I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And yeah, we got another great episode to talk about Dragon Ball Z. But before we do that, we have a little Kame housekeeping that we got to do. You know, get ready for the episode, all that good stuff. And the first piece of Kame housekeeping is the world famous UN sanctioned 1 minute roundup, jingling of keys sound.
Oh, look at you little baby.
Oh, look at the little baby.
Oh, look at the tiny diapered little bitty feetsies baby.
Oh, I can't. We finally brought our baby home from the hospital, and
Mhm.
he's just got the teeniest, tiniest feet and toes, and the littlest mittens, so he doesn't scratch himself.
I know he has very long nails, and that's why they had to put those mittens on him.
Oh,
But he's on those tiny little baby cutie pie hands.
Oh, the tiny hands for our little newborn baby in his little cap, because he got to protect all the hairs from the long, long nails. Oh.
He has scissor nails, so his fingernails are like little scissors, and he's a real Freddy Krueger. But oh, look at that button nose.
Oh, look at he's got such a cute little nose, and he's got such nice little scissor hands. And oh, who's a little bitch? Who's a little bitch? I am.
And scene, bitch.
Scene, bitch. We got a Freddy Krueger baby, bitch.
Mhm, yeah, that's what we were getting at. Our baby is horribly disfigured from the townsfolk.
Yep.
They were like, this
what
baby.
they hate what they don't understand.
Yeah, they're like, this baby, who's also a janitor, killed our kids.
And we were like, how could he? How could he?
Look at him. He can
Look at
barely-
him.
He can barely haunt dreams.
Mm-hmm. You little bitch. But that
Give-
is the improvised scene that we do at the top of the show to loosen or tighten our improv muscles for whatever our natural conversation will lead us into. That then leads us into the 1 minute roundup proper, where one of us, this time Aaron, has 60 seconds, that is only a minute, to describe and recap everything that has happened in Dragon Ball up until this point. I mean, we're into the 200s of episodes at this time. And we do this so you don't have to go back and watch or listen to every episode of Dragon Ball to get caught up to where we are. Though we encourage you to do so if you've got the free time. If you got nothing else to do, why not? And we even encourage you to send in your own 1 minute roundups to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com in the form of an MP3. Look, you can edit. We can't. And without further ado, Aaron, I have one question for you. Are you ready to round up?
Yes, I am. Dragon Ball is about 7 magic crystal balls. You collect them all. You get any wish you want. It stars Goku. He does karate. That's kind of it. He does a bunch of karate. He beats people from taking over the world with the Dragon Balls. He entered martial arts tournaments. He made a lot of martial arts friends. He finally won one, and that's when he got a wife. That's when he defeated a demon. Then he's had his little family. He has a kid. Turns out he's an alien. He ends up killing his brother from space, dies, trains in the afterlife, comes back to kill more aliens. They have to go to another planet so Goku can kill even more aliens. The half part is him killing aliens. That's the story of it. He kills the strongest alien in the universe and is able to help bring his friends back to life using the Dragon Balls from another planet. But like now he's like in space training and there's peace on Earth. But oh no, a non-canonical villain has approached. Garlic Jr. He turned the entire world into demons?
Comprehensive. Kudos.
That's
well done.
I found it. I finally found it. Here's how you wrap up Dragon Ball Z. He kills aliens. He fights a bunch of aliens.
Yeah. Nobody needs to know about ki or charge attacks, Kamehameha waves. It's just he kills aliens. He's
There's
like
nothing
the
special about
MIB
these.
exterminator.
Yeah, Goku really is just the Will Smith to Piccolo's other guy. What's his name?
Agent K?
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
That's the easiest thing.
Agent K, more like Agent Kakarot. Am I right? Zed, I could be Agent K. It's me, Kakarot. Anyway, we gotta get to this
About
episode.
that cameo, but yeah, let's get to this.
You can't forget about that cameo.
Was it a cameo or was it a fake cameo?
No, it was a real cameo.
That wasn't Michael.
That had to be Michael.
I
Those
don't
penguins
think
were
that
real too.
was.
They said those penguins were real too.
Well, yeah.
Penguins always get work.
But yeah.
but
Next
look,
part.
We're not here to talk about Men in Black. We're here to talk about the next and final piece of Kame housekeeping, where I tell the listener, Aaron, that we watched two different versions of the show. I watched the English dub version while you watched the subtitled version because comparing and contrasting is fun, just like reading the rainbow. And that's usually starts with the title. And here it comes for the English title of this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z, episode 111, Fight with Piccolo.
I do have a width. And I
Okay.
do have a Piccolo.
No length?
No fight.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen with Piccolo, or is it Piccolo with?
It's with Piccolo.
Okay, I do have that. That is the order of mine.
Okay.
So, for episode 111 of Dragon Ball Z, the original Japanese title, roughly translated, is Direct Confrontation with Piccolo, an angry Masenko in the heavenly realm.
Ooh. The Angry Masenko in the Heavenly Realm. A poem by Gohan's son.
Yeah, Son Gohan.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you can assume what's going to happen based on these two titles of this episode. Only partially true, I'd say, for the Piccolo portion. But let's get into it, shall we?
Let's get into it. We have the setup from last time that I intentionally didn't mention in the roundup. Krillin, Gohan, at the lookout. They need to find the super ultra, whatever it was called. They need to find this water, this good water. No tap for them.
They need that ionized, filtered water for this.
A pH of like 7 on the nose.
Ooh, that's some acidic stuff. That's
Is it?
alkaline, baby. That's alkaline.
Is it? What's the medium? What do we want for water? I'm not a chemist.
Like a 5? If I'm thinking about those pH strips, like 5 is in the middle. Like 0 is super basic.
Yeah, 0's basic.
0's basic. 0 shops at Hot Topic.
Yeah, zero loves a pumpkin spice latte.
Totally neutralizes nucleic acid for sure.
God, like everyone else.
Oh, you're just out here neutralizing acids. It's all you do. Frap.
What, you're related to ammonia?
Oh, baking powder, real original.
Don't mix bleach and ammonia.
Don't do
You'll
it.
Die.
That's
You'll die
mustard
real
gas.
hard.
That's mustard gas.
But they're up there. They're trying to get water. The Spice Boys show up with Piccolo, and they're just like, "Hey." The main Spice Boy. I don't know if we ever gave him a name.
I don't know. They've only named Vinegar. They've only pointed out Vinegar.
I think it was Vinegar.
Yeah.
So the main one's like, "Look, Piccolo, he's a oh no, he's the Schwarmy one, right? He's like, Piccolo's a member of the Demon Clan now, just like your mama."
Yeah, that line was
What
crazy.
I got. Oh, you too.
Yeah, I got that line. It was. I was like, that. This is like Yo Mama with Valgarama. Same charismatic character.
Both handsome.
Both very handsome.
Both holding back other people.
Because every Yo Mama, somebody had to be held back because somebody went over the line. My mama is not that big around.
What you say is pure fantasy, sir. A mother as big as the earth?
You must be talking about Gaia, not my mother.
If my mother was that stupid, she would be infirm, sir. How dare you?
My mother does so know a knock-knock joke. But yes, they are taunting Gohan with Piccolo, whose neck is full of bite holes still. I don't know if that made you uncomfortable.
I didn't notice, and maybe that's just my horror background. Wasn't enough blood for me. But he is leaking, right? He needs a bandage.
Yeah, full of holes. He needs a bandage. But out steps Garlic Jr. He's like, I have one question for you, Gohan. Where is your father? Because he wants to exact his perfect revenge, like every good villain. He needs Goku there. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who he kills or who he turns to the dark side. He needs Goku there with Gohan so he can, I think in mine, the quote is like, so I can exact my revenge double on both of you.
Double on both of you?
Something like that.
You know, I do it. So there's one revenge against Goku. A revenge against Gohan. That's double, right? And then I do it again.
And then you it's Gohan X Goku to the power of the Dead Zone minus the Makio Star. That's double.
Lord Garlic, should I get to the whiteboard?
No. I remember.
You
this.
Sure?
I remember the equation.
Okay.
It's
The double revenge equation.
the double revenge equation. Minus a Piccolo, X to the power of Krillin, a Goku times a Gohan, in parentheses.
Well, actually, you just have to do parentheticals first if you're going order of operations.
Who is
I'm
that?
pretty good at math. It's
Who are
me,
you?
Gohan. I'm pretty good at math.
Oh. You.
Who?
I thought you were someone else.
I get it. My voice is, it's pretty generic child or small character voice. It can also be a Chaozu, that freak. But he's a demon.
Please excuse me, dear Aunt Sally.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it.
Yeah, that's the demonic device.
And see.
Let's see.
Yeah, if you ever have to remember the order of operations, it's please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. PEMDAS. But what is it? Garlic Jr. Yeah, Gohan's like, I never snitch. I'm never going to tell you where my dad is. And then Gohan launches a punch attack. He charges up and punches at Garlic Jr., who looks to dodge it easily, only to walk away. And then he starts to bleed on his cheek.
Yeah, it's cool.
That was really cool. I was like, okay, all right, maybe something's gonna come of all this filler. And then we get like Garlic Jr. has a little flashback, and he says, "In mine, oh yeah, I forgot that Brat can nullify my power." Which in my notes I was like, is that true? I thought Gohan's power just bounced him. Like his power was just strong enough to bounce him out.
So once the flashback started, I tuned out.
You fell asleep.
In any of these, when it's like going to a flash, in dear listener, just know that if there is a flashback in the show, I am on my phone. I'm like, I know. I talk about this enough. I'm aware of what happened before. Thank you, show.
Yeah. It just, again, I chose to watch it and it just made me more confused, which is probably what I shouldn't take that too seriously. But yeah, Gohan bounced Garlic Jr. into the dead zone.
Yeah.
Like-
It's weird that he didn't remember that, like, oh yeah, this kid was the one that did me dirty. He's too focused on Goku.
Everybody's still too focused on Goku.
In this, yeah, everyone, as we'll see. So Gohan then is like, hey, I'm powering up. I'm about to attack you again. You see how serious I am. And then Garlic Jr. just pulls out his trump card. I've got Kame in a bottle. If you try to attack me, no, he'll die. And then Piccolo dies. You don't want that, right?
That's right. And without Kami, without Piccolo, there's no Dragon Balls, all that good stuff. So
it's a whole, we know. It's a whole thing.
Classic hostage situation. Also classic setup for a kind of like a sparring match. I think a couple of the Spice Boys are like, "Hey, Garlic Jr., can we fight these two while we wait for Goku to show up?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, fine. I just have to pull out my giant ass chair."
Yeah, hold up. Let me. Where did it come from? Do you think Korin and Yajirobe saw that thing shoot up through their place?
Korin's like, "Oh, I love that chair."
What happened to the good chair, Korin? It just rised up, like Hamilton.
Rised up.
Up.
The giant green chair just rised up, and now it's gone, and now we have no chair to sit on. Is this groundbreaking? Is this
Get the
groundbreaking
job
art?
done. If the job is napping. Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is, Yajirobe. You're absolutely correct.
A sleep study.
Very important.
Look, where's the chair, Cat? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. It's gone, Yajirobe.
Did Kami take it back? I saw it went up.
Probably. He always calls up his stuff that we.
Why does he leave his stuff here?
I don't know. It seems so inconvenient.
Are we his basement?
Don't say it. Don't.
Do we live? Are you just living in Kami's basement?
I
Pretending like it's your own. Pete Davidson in it like it's your own apartment.
First off, Pete learned it from watching me.
So you admit it?
Ha! I admit it.
I got you.
You got me. We've been living in Kami's basement the whole time.
That's fine. I lived in the woods. I don't really care.
And look, that was the basement of this basement. So how do you feel now?
That's true. Oh no. I mean, I feel pretty special. I'm moving on up.
That's right. I'm George Jefferson, and you're my Wheezy.
I mean, 2 steps on a stairs, and I am out of breath.
And
Scene. We'll visit them again in a minute.
Oh yeah.
So I know we keep going back and forth on these Spice Boy names, and now that they're in fights and they're not just a lump, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go with classic Spice Girl naming convention.
Okay.
So the little one that fights Gohan with little deedly bops on their chin. That's Shrimpy Spice. That's what
Shrimpy Spice. All right. I like it. Shrimpy Spice.
Shrimp-like, smothered in butter. That's who that is. Then the big one that fights Krillin with horns. That's Horny Spice.
Ah, it's Horny Spice. I love it.
Chock full of them. Exactly 2.
Exactly 2. A perfect amount of a perfect spice blend.
A wonderful amount of horn.
I I understood what was happening here, right? They were setting up Gohan or setting up one of them to sacrifice for the other. Gohan distracted by Piccolo being taken over, doesn't really want to fight back, has a hard time fighting back against Shrimpy Spice, who kicks him a bunch while he's down, and then the horny Spice fighting Krillin. I mean, Krillin puts up more of a fight, but is still gets owned pretty quickly.
Yeah, it doesn't take too many hits for
Yeah.
Krillin to get busted up.
Finally leading to the Shrimpy Spice being like, I guess I've won. This sparring match is over. And he's about to fire a blast at Gohan, and Krillin pulls a Piccolo and jumps in front to take all the damage and catch fire, pretty much, right?
Yeah, he halts and catches fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's, that popular, I want to say TBS.
Yeah.
Was it FX? I don't know. I don't even know what that show is about.
No, it couldn't. FX would never, Aaron.
He did. Not the FX I know.
I think that's for sure a TBS joint. Maybe even an ABC.
TNT.
Oh, TNT
Is that
had it. TNT had it
That feels right.
right after the Man Show.
TNT has a long and sordid history of being Spike TV and then something else. And we have a history of going to commercial. Hello, everyone. For this commercial break, I mean, we're going back to that well. You know it. You might love it. It's our Patreon. Patreon.com/Kame House Party. One person likes it. Someone in the back.
Yeah, me. I love it.
What do you love about it? What are some features?
I love all the quiz parties. I feel like I can follow along and do the quiz myself.
Where we do a bunch of quizzes on BuzzFeed and like they're anime related. And we make hilarious jokes as we go along.
It's so much fun to do that with you guys. And then also there's this martial artist life. That's so fun. All the improv that you guys are doing about the goings on of the 3 Tenkaichi tournaments that we've watched so far. Kind of giving inside scoops in an improvised way. It's so good.
It's not meandering at all or
No,
self-indulgent.
it's so fun.
Okay,
funny.
good. I'm glad. I worry about that sometimes.
Well, you shouldn't. As a patron, my $5 a month goes to making sure all this content can get made.
Oh, great.
I also like One and Done because I'm also interested in trying out anime, and this is a great way to do it along with two people who know the genre and are fun and funny. Like Initial D, that was a good one.
Patron, I thank you for coming on, for hearing us record, and also staying in the background, not getting too close.
I just love the process.
You want to name your name? Anonymous.
They call me Anonymous.
A man of mystery, a person of mystery.
You'll never know who I am, but I know who you are.
Okay. Well, you're now climbing up to a windowsill, tuxedo mask style, twirling your cape.
Shazam!
That classic tuxedo mask line. That's why Sailor Moon fell in love with him.
Wait, Aaron, Tuxedo Mask was here?
Someone dressed like him. I don't know if it
Oh.
was the tuxedo mask.
Dang.
He didn't throw a rose at me that just scratched my cheek. So I don't think it was it.
So you did not get the titular kiss from a rose.
No.
But I mean,
it could have been Seal, though.
oh, wow.
His face
Seal.
was covered. Who knows?
Mm.
You know what? Let's just say it was Seal.
So Seal loves the Patreon is what I just
Look.
heard.
Yeah, you heard it here, folks, first. If Seal, the singer of such hits as Kiss from a Rose and Heidi Klum's husband, ex-husband.
I love that song. I love his song.
Heidi Klum's ex-husband.
Yeah. Oh, it's a jam.
Yeah, that's baby making music right there.
And look, that can also be Patreon making music. So go ahead and go to patreon.com/Kame House Party and give us a little $5 you do. See what's on there. Look at the back catalog.
It's a year and a half's worth of content, I think, at this point.
I've
lost track.
We've talked about Kill la Kill and a bunch of other stuff. OVAs, it's all in there on the Patreon, patreon.com/Kame House Party. And now that I'm back, we can get back to the show. All right, it's the moment you've all been waiting for.
We're
back and we're talking about Yajirobe, Korin, and Marin.
Mm-hmm.
The ultimate 3 men and a baby situation.
Who's the baby in this?
Korin.
Okay. Are you counting Marin twice?
I think the way the camera lingers, we have to.
Something is doubled, my friend. And it might be those D's. I'm sorry. They cover her. I don't want to say they cover her up like it's a thing, but was it Marin? She's doing some light aerobics in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Korin had a change of clothes lying around.
Guess so.
And Korin and Yajirobe are just being real fucking weirdos.
Mm-hmm. Just watching Marin exercise.
Mm-hmm.
I think the most interesting line in this is
shit.
Korin says, "I don't know how you women exercise so much." Like, yes, you do. You train in martial arts. It's the exact same thing.
You ever notice how women, when they exercise, it's so much?
Oh, let me set this up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new comic coming to the stage. You may have seen this guy around Korin Tower somewhere nearby. He's also friends with Goku. Here he is, Korin.
Hey everyone, it's me. It's your boy Korin. Nice to be here. What a great crowd. I'm glad the dog pound is here to support. Y'all, recently, my friend's girlfriend came to visit the tower while he, that classic situation. Your friend drops off their girlfriend at your tower while he goes searches for magical water. We've all been there.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, that happened to me last week.
Woo!
Dang, this crowd fucking rules. You guys are ready. Y'all are in it. But and then, classic situation. I give her some of the clothes I have lying around and she starts exercising. Girls, why exercise so much? Can you answer that for the guys here?
Woo! I need answers, man.
Yeah, I'm also curious about that topic.
Oh, no, he didn't.
I mean, is it? It's not to fight aliens. I know that much. And she wasn't after my sacred water, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, buddy.
And what I mean is a jar of tap water I keep in the middle to train various martial artists. She wasn't after that.
No, he did not.
Anyway, I love tits. That's my time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Big Korin.
I'm his roommate.
And see.
They do.
They stare at Marin's chest a bunch.
There
They
is
even
no
get
other way to
embarrassed
interpret-
about it. They get
There's
embarrassed.
no way to
about it.
interpret this otherwise. So in mine, kind of the running gag is Korin's like, I really wish Marin would respect me more. Because she calls him Yajirobe, goes by his name.
Mm-hmm.
She calls Korin Kitty-chan.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
She calls him Talking Cat.
That's
in
ruder.
mine. That is way ruder than Kitty Chan.
Yajirobe, I mean, like, Yajirobe does call him dumb cat, at least in
Yeah.
the scenes we've made up.
It's like 90% of the dialogue in the scenes we do is
Mhm.
dumb cat. But I mean, they kind of do that little, I don't know, grade school boys having a crush on the same girl.
Mhm.
I'm gonna impress her. No, I'm gonna impress her. She's gonna fall in love with me. No,
What?
she's gonna fall. Yeah. So Marin, in mine,
Go on.
is like, hey boys, boing, boing, boing. I'm famished. I need fuel after all that workout. Can you make something for me? And then this is the most interesting part. All of our improv has been real, Aaron, because Yajirobe and Korin have never cooked before, period, according to this. So all those scenes that we've done where they can't cook and all they eat is beans, that's canon, baby. And I'm pulling out the button because we haven't used it in a while.
Ooh, yeah.
So Korin and Yajirobe can't cook for shit, and that's canon, not Nick
Not
Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
It's true.
I got paws. I can't hold pots.
And I'm afraid of fire.
You are, yeah. You're a real, look, it's a real Frankenstein's monster situation. Here's the things Yajirobe knows. Friend good.
Beans good.
Fire
bad.
Yeah.
Fire bad.
Better dead. Franken, have you watched it? It's pretty tragic. Or read the story?
You know I can't read.
That's true. Yeah, like a Frankenstein. Actually,
Just-
no, I think the monster eventually learned in the book. I think he eventually learned how to read.
What?
Yeah.
I'm below Frankenstein's reading level.
Yeah, you are below. Yeah. Frankenstein gets a personal pan pizza. You don't, my friend.
Oh, hurry, Korin, take me to the Scholastic Book Fair.
All you want is goosebumps, and then you can't get to sleep. No way. You asked me to check under the bed for monster blood and Slappy the dummy.
R.L. Stein, fine, I guess. Guess you're right.
Look, what are we doing? We got to cook for this bodacious bae.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
They Zoidberged out of the room.
Mhm.
They go downstairs. We then see them cooking. Yajirobe's just cutting greens. And this is in mine where they have a little bit more of the back and forth.
I'm sorry, I must stop you.
Oh, yes.
It might not be worth it for this dumb reference.
Hit it.
So everything you said is correct. They don't know how to cook, and she just leans over a little, and I guess they look up YouTube or take that master class from Gordon Ramsay.
Mm-hmm.
But going back to the names, she calls him Kitty Chan. Korin's like, oh, I do have a name, And then Marin essentially pulls out a microphone, raises her eyebrow, and goes, "It doesn't matter what your name is." Direct quote. And then calls him a Rudy Poo candy ass.
I think I know what this is. This is a WWE reference?
Mm-hmm.
Is this The Rock?
It is The Rock. She pulls the rock on him.
She pulls the rock on him.
Yeah. She says, "Make me a poo tank top."
Oh,
What were we doing in the night? He's going to be president, this man.
he is. The Attitude Era is back. Are we ever gonna get that back? Is the era of like, I've got an attitude and that's my personality?
I'm bad to the bone. You mean
Yeah.
in life or in wrestling?
I don't know. Is that not happening in wrestling right now?
As far as I know, in my understanding of WWE at least, so the Attitude Era in the 90s was very much we're going along with trends of the time. It's the 90s. We're edgy.
Yeah.
They also didn't have a board of directors. They were not. I don't think they were an open, like a publicly traded company at this point. I think they are now, but it's basically there are investors, and they're in bed with like now NBC,
Yep.
Fox. It's like no, it'll never be as raunchy. You saw blurred boobs in 90s wrestling.
Mm.
It was wild.
Yeah, you're never gonna see that again.
Nope.
Sorry,
Yeah,
kiddos.
they'll just be out.
Yeah,
No
just
blur.
gotta. They don't blur them.
That's
Play
what
that.
we meant.
Pay that premium.
They do call them premium events now instead of pay-per-view.
Wow,
Because
we've gotten
I
away
think-
from pay-per-view.
Because it's just, I think it's purely on Peacock because you can't actually order it from your cable provider for
guess-
$49.99.
That's crazy. Is like boxing and MMA the only thing that you can still do that for?
I think there's a service called Fight TV
Mm.
that AEW wrestling is on that also does that. I don't know, but that's also like it's all subscriptions. We ruined it.
We've ruined it. Almost as bad as I feel like Yajirobe and Korin have ruined whatever they're trying to cook. I don't know what the translation is for yours, but in mine, Korin is cooking a shrimp and coconut casserole for Marin. And I don't
No,
remember
he's
what
fucking
Yajirobe
not,
is making.
My man.
No, it does. I couldn't tell
Y'all-
what that slop was. It looked like bad Link food from Breath of the Wild.
It just looked like a fried rice to me.
Yeah.
You can't say that, America.
Mm-mm.
I'm making a casserole. Fuck you.
That uniquely American dish.
Mhm. Of course, it's tuna. Meow meow.
So much mayonnaise.
Here's my recipe. Fuck. Okay. Oh no, it's again. We're fools recording during lunch and talking about
yeah.
food. Because a tuna casserole, honestly, I would destroy it. Here's what we got. I haven't cooked one since my mission
Mhm.
because it was an easy dish. It's cheap as fuck. Lasts forever. So here's what you get. You get tuna. You get spaghetti noodle. Probably like not an angel hair might be too thin,
Mhm. Mhm.
but a long ass spaghetti.
Yep.
It's cream and mushroom soup. Cheese, onion, peas. I forget what I use for the topping. Some people use cornflakes. I think I
You
just
use
use
some breadcrumbs?
breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you just bake it. That's it. The end.
Do
We're
it.
done.
If that's
No,
if
I'm
that's
not
what you're
gonna do
into. If that's what you're into out there, Aaron just gave you a free recipe. Okay.
It's on the back of the can of mushroom soup.
Yeah. Do what it says and do what Aaron says. But before like this entire scene with Yajirobe and Korin rap, Marin yells down like, I need help or I'm hungry. And Korin's like, I'll do it. And runs away. They're simping all over the world, Aaron.
They are the whole running or through line. This Corin's like, she's gotta respect me. And Yajirobe was like, you dumb cat. She'll never respect you if you keep this up.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
also
vague.
also like if they are simping this way, and I guess Marin, this is Marin's superpower, right? She can lead on any man or anyone who's interested. Because she, I guess when she was like, I'm only kind of Krillin's girlfriend, he won't say it, so I'm open to anything. I guess I don't know.
No ring.
No ring on that thing. Marin would
Facebook
kill.
says it's
Marin
got-
would kill on Twitch just chatting. BT dubs.
Oh, for sure. Exercise, like I'm gonna do aerobics.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have my cat cook me a meal.
All those videos like my cat loves cooking for me while I do aerobics.
Yeah. Like, you won't believe what my cat does. What spices my cat uses.
Oh, but we were talking about spice before. Shrimpy spice, burning Krillin alive. He's so badly injured. You think, oh, maybe Krillin is dead again, but he just kind of passes out. Gohan charging up again. This time, even more energy than before. But we can't see the fruits of all this power up because Aaron, we got to go to space and check on our boy Vegeta, man who yells at planets.
He just hit on a moon charging up, just causing Akira explosions left and right.
Yup. Seeing visions of Kakarot everywhere. Tortured.
Why aren't I a Super Saiyan? What is Goku got that I don't?
Is it his height? He's only 5'6".
Mm-hmm. I'm 5'4.25". That's not too much.
Why can't a short king of the Saiyans become a Super Saiyan?
Super bullshit, more like it. If that's the thing, I'm gonna be so pissed.
This is like dunking in high school all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're 6'2", and I'm 5'4", my vert is twice that of yours, yet I still can't touch the rim.
Also, I can fly. It shouldn't matter. It should be a moot point. But Tom Hanks came out and said, "There's no flying in basketball." And thus it was canon.
Why is that so funny? Why is Tom Hanks just stepping in? Hey, there's no flying basketball.
From that classic movie, that Gina Davis vehicle. It's because you say he sees visions of Goku.
Yeah.
Does it go into yours where like he thinks he senses his ki, goes to the planet, thinks he sees the tiniest silhouette of a Goku, gets blocked by a rock, which I think is BS. But he's pretty much just like, Kakarot was here. Look at this damage.
Yeah.
I'm on the right track.
He thinks Kakarot was there. It also looks like maybe somebody unleashed a massive amount of ki on the planet, and that's what threw the rocks towards Vegeta. And I kind of love this space cat and mouse that's happening, where Vegeta is just chasing Goku around, trying to catch some of that Super Saiyan swag.
Carmen San Diego.
Kakarot San Diego.
His milky muscles. Yeah, he's got to find clues.
That bad bitch with blonde hair, Kakarot.
Does he dye your hair?
Yeah. In yours, does Vegeta, because he kind of leaves this scene cryptically, being like, I've got it. I finally understand.
What?
All this yeah. It was really weird. Like, he's standing in that spot where he thinks Kakarot was. He's like, it's been underneath my feet this entire time. I finally understand. I don't know what that means.
In mine, I think it's just like, he's getting even stronger. Oh, I won't be left behind. Like Kirk Cameron.
I think both play. I think both can be true.
If in yours he's like, I cracked the code, then if I could see where like gravity training goes into it, and that's why he comes back.
I feel like that's what they're getting to, right? He has to, after this, start gravity training. But yeah, Vegeta starts to figure it out. He says,
He figured it out.
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I've got it, Kakarot.
Oh.
I just had to do the parentheses first.
That I get mixed up. I think it's excuse, please. Everyone, please. My dear Aunt Sally.
Or maybe it's Dempass. Delete emails maliciously. Please, Aunt Sally.
Mainly, my Aunt Sally's in IT. That's why the confusion.
My Aunt Sally's done 100 kinds of jobs.
Wait a minute. She's a Super Saiyan.
Pemsass, please excuse my Super Saiyan, Aunt Sally.
Yeah, you do subtraction twice. Is this getting across?
I
Does this
think
make sense?
I think we've made our point. We took algebra in high school, and we
Yeah.
did okay.
Is this part of Common Core still?
It must
Who
be.
knows?
It
Yes.
must be.
They got a new acronym.
Oh yeah. They do new math now. Whatever
Yeah.
that means.
Whatever that may. Good thing we avoided that and will never connect to the youth.
But look, we can connect to this youth because this
Okay.
Gohan is going hard. He's charged up his ki. They actually make it look cool in this episode. Gohan looks intense.
Gohan looks rad.
He looks really good. Makes short work of Shrimpy Spice with a Masenko Ha. And then makes even shorter work of Horny Spice with another Masenko Ha.
They disintegrate. He
Yes.
goes so like I know they're non-canon enemies, but it is a little upsetting. Like, oh, he's just killing now.
Mm-hmm.
No
Gohan,
hesitation.
like, not even like a I'm gonna beat you so bad you're gonna do a last effort attack and then I'm gonna kill you for being insolent. It's just no, you don't get a second chance.
Yeah.
This is Chi-Chi's rage coming out of
Yeah.
Gohan.
Look, my dad's an idiot. He lets you all off too easy. Not this guy.
You're the real demon.
It me.
But
Yeah, it is cool to see Gohan. We're getting and spoilers. I'm gonna go watch Dragon Ball Super after this. So it was a good pump up of like, yeah, this is getting
oh
me
yeah,
up
that's
to
gonna
see
be real
Gohan
nice.
rip ass.
Mm-hmm.
Or get beat up. I don't know. Who knows what's gonna or Goku to jump in at the last minute and say, you're good.
Yeah, I can't wait for Goku to instant transmission at the end of the movie and just go Ultra Instinct.
And finish in the end.
And the end, everybody goes, yeah!
Gohan went back to just being a dad and desperately trying to get tenure.
Gohan finally got that meeting with the board.
His paper got published and he made $10 whole. Academia sucks.
It does. Unless it's Boku no Hero Academia.
Yeah, then it
rules.
then it rules so hard. But that's after all that, it's Garlic Jr. is just like, all right, here we go. You're finally playing serious. They let Piccolo out the pen. Piccolo runs up and just starts choking his son.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we leave off.
Yep. Krillin is alive, by the way. The Krillin is alive still.
He can't
Can't die yet.
die again. Not in a filler.
Oh, that'd be so lame to die in a filler.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah, my life goal. Don't die in a filler episode. Which I guess is what? Getting groceries? Something like that?
I think that's it. Getting your groceries, other filler episodes, waiting for the bus or public transit.
Yeah.
That's a horrible way to go.
On the toilet. Elvis died in a filler episode. On the toilet.
He's trying to fill up that toilet. Oh. Trying to fill up this toilet. Baby. Need to give black artists credit somehow. Oh, and that's when he had a heart attack.
Yeah, he was just about to write a check to every black person in America. The memo just said sorry.
He finally had it.
Oops.
Elvis was gonna fix it all. You know who got him? Same ones that took out.
We shouldn't spread more conspiracy theory. There's enough, but this could be one. This is fine.
Q, this one's for free.
Yeah. Have at it.
Have at this.
But have at the ending, because that's where we're at. We got some email. We've been neglecting it a little bit. notes. We got to dig back through it. But Master Researcher Nick is
Oh my
coming
gosh,
through
finally.
yet again.
You got
They
the
write.
sauce.
They write. Time to play cleanup for the past few episodes. For the past few weeks, we have been dirty. We've been
Oh yeah, filthy.
unkempt.
Mm-hmm.
So please clean up after us. First, I want to quickly touch on the end of Goku and Frieza's fight. In the anime, Goku scowls afterwards, whereas in the manga, Goku looks remorseful that Frieza wound up dying after all. Let us know which mood you prefer. Pics are in the unofficial KHP Discord. I mean, I never like a scowling Goku.
I think I'd take a scowling Goku in this one. I think for me, it's my favorite thing about early Super Saiyan power is that it corrupts Goku's pure brain into
That's
only wanting to fight
true.
and only wanting like his carnal desires satisfied through fighting. So I'll take a more brooding Goku
I see your point.
over the light one because that's something that they don't carry through at all in the Super Saiyan transformations after, like, I think probably after the Cell Saga.
It is just like, no, we just get strong. The end.
Yeah, we're no
I can
longer
fight crime.
Yeah, we're not savage warriors in this state. we just look cooler. That's
Man,
all.
Remember when everything was savage?
Everything was savage.
That was like a year ago? 2.
I think 2
3.
years ago. 2.5 years ago was the height of savagery.
These lands were
these
filled with
savage streets.
Nick continues. Icarus / Higher Dragon / Higher Dragon / Lift and Uber Dragon actually first appeared in Tree of Might, aka movie 3, aka the one with Turles, aka Two Less, aka Lettuce, aka OG Goku Black, aka Big Baby Jesus, aka Osiris.
Wait, was that last one? Was that
The last 2 were me.
I was like, was that a Destiny reference?
Icarus also appeared in Lord Slug and Cooler's Revenge, movies 4 and 5. While it's probably for the best since you've not watched the movie yet, I kind of wish we got a Lord Slug sequel arc instead of Garlic, especially since all of the Namek lived on Earth for a time. So we've missed a few movies. We might have to go back and
I think we might.
correct that.
I
see
think we
what
might
it
have to
is.
go through that because I have vague memories of the Tree of Might, and even vaguer memories about the Lord Slug movie. But I agree with Nick. Given the timeline, Lord Slug 2 would have fit in real well here, versus the Garlic Jr., which, as we are continuing to go down this path, it's just like, this is so contrived and weird and not fully necessary or as much fun as maybe a Lord Slug arc. I think a Slug 2 with more with all the Nameks on Earth fighting, that would have been
Slug
really
it ain't
cool.
easy.
Yeah, slugging ain't easy, baby.
We have to, I mean, by our own creed, we have to get to these movies.
Yeah.
It's an iteration. That might be maybe before we get back into some canon stuff, if we can remember that we should do that.
I think this is a good idea. So thank you, Nick, for reminding us
Yes,
about our
thank you.
creed. Our Sassoon's creed.
Yeah, we'll look, we'll chop off our fingers at some point. That'll be behind the paywall.
That's a new tier, baby.
What, like $20 is worth your finger, right?
Yeah. And we can call it the Altair tier. There we go.
Altair.
Altair.
We got it. Finally, Nix writes, Krillin is currently dating a girl named Maron. Maron. French for chestnuts. Wink.
Oh, Nick. You hit me right in the simp.
Years later, after marrying Android 18 / Lazuli, Krillin will name his daughter Marin, Marron. WTF? Even Dragon Ball Super called out how messed up that is.
Oh, really? That's great.
Yeah, so I gotta we're gonna share a screen. Here it comes. Is this the right one? There we go.
I love the idea that like Yamcha's like, Krillin, what is up with that?
Oh, I don't think it's okay. Zooming in.
Mhm.
So this is Android 17 comes back. Marin says, hello.
Marin.
And then I guess he just says Marin. Hey, it's Marone. Get it wrong again and out kills you. Is what Android 18 says. And then
Fair.
Krillin freaks out. He's like, fuck.
The only other girl I've ever liked.
This is is it just that like I can't name her Bulma. I only know 2 girl names. And I canonically forgot about Launch.
Yeah. Oh, they should have named her Launch.
Should have named her Launch. Little girl growing up to rob banks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The chaotic neutral that Dragon Ball needs.
Okay. The Marin we currently have.
Yeah.
Let's get this pronunciation down so we can forget about it when we do get to this part. Marin, right? That's
Marin.
do we need it's damn it, it's research. I can't look up this pronunciation.
We can't.
We have to just
Can't
figure
do
it out. But if we go by Marron, we
Mhm.
could assume my name, Aaron.
Mhm.
No, that's a double A.
No, because you're double
I
A.
just learned how to spell my name. Marron. Is it Marron?
Maybe
is it
it's
an Italian
Marone.
insult?
Or is it like so the Marin that we know is Marin.
Marin.
But the Marin that we haven't met yet maybe is Maron.
Maron.
I have a maybe when you say it in Japanese, there's like a bigger difference. Or yeah, maybe you have to
Maron.
you just have to roll those R's.
Yeah, you got to Eartha Kitt that shit.
Marin.
Crunk. Mer. Nick, thank you for writing us and teaching us good.
Always
These
appreciate it,
2
Nick.
dummies. If you want to send in your KHP research, look, I'm not saying you should, but no one's going for the throne of master researcher. But
you know, maybe give him some competition.
I do love a good coup. I must admit. But you can send your research in to us or your 1-minute roundups or anything else to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. You can find us on all the social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Ticking Talk. We have some clips there. And every Thursday night, we are on twitch.tv/kamehouseparty. We're playing a variety of games and having a variety of fun. I don't know what we're doing this Thursday. It depends on what the mail do.
Yeah.
It depends on how fast the U.S. Postal Service is.
Mm-hmm. That Pony Express better hustle up.
Yeah. Those pigeons better get here on time. But I think that's it. We're all over the place. Thank you.
That's right.
You're doing the main thing in listening to this.
Yeah.
That's really it.
I mean, you could tell a friend about it. Drop the RSS feed in somebody's DMs, That always helps.
Yeah, just airdrop. Yeah. Instead of opening with a U up,
Mhm.
open with a URL to this podcast.
Now that's some dating advice you can take to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
And
Take it from me, a single man.
whether you are cooking for your crush or chasing your blonde crush around the galaxy, you gotta keep fighting. Kakarot!